I want to tell you something that my mom told me in high school. She told me that high school doesn't matter. She wasn't really talking about grades, although that is part of it, but for the most part, the hierarchies in high school, whether you're popular or not, whether you're skinny, whether you have amazing clothes, or if you're in a relationship, or if you've kissed someone, it doesn't matter. You know why? Because you're still a kid. I know that is so hard to hear because when I was 16 I hated being called a kid, but it's so true. And then there was actually this one point in high school where my best friend and I turned to each other and we were like, you know, adults are always telling us that we're still kids. Let's just embrace that. So eventually I did embrace that, and it was so freeing, where you don't have that pressure of like you're trying to be an adult and you're trying to be sexy, or you're trying to be more of a woman. Like just be a girl while you're still a girl. Do you know what I mean? So my friend and I would do stupid things like rollerblade to high school and then rollerblade around to our classes until we got in trouble and they told us to take our rollerblades off. We tried to hippity hop to school one time, and then it didn't work out because I got in a car accident when I was driving to our house. That's another story. But my point is that we were kind of like embracing this idea of we're still children, kind of. We're still like learning how to ease into adulthood, and you don't have that pressure of all the responsibilities of being an adult. And honestly, love that. Don't grow up too fast, because it truly affects the way you are living your life in high school. Now, I know that in high school it's so easy to care about what other people think of you, and it's so easy to think that that's the most important thing, is like to be popular or have a boyfriend or whatever. When I was in high school, I didn't date anyone, I didn't kiss anyone, and when someone tried to hold my hand, I would be like a nervous wreck because I was so inexperienced. And then when I was 19, so I was like a sophomore in college, I finally got kissed and I finally had a boyfriend. And you know what? I'm so glad that I waited, because when I was a kid, meaning when I was in high school, I mean, who knows how I would have handled that. I just feel like it's so young. Like you don't have to kiss somebody. You don't have to be in a relationship, and you don't have to be this person that you think you have to be, because I think it's really sad when high school girls place all this value on what they think other people think of them, and whether they look sexy or not, or whether they look beautiful, when in reality that stuff does not matter. It's really sad, because what grades you get and what you look like and all those things, that's not you. That's not who you are. So why are you placing values on that? Why are you saying that, like, I don't feel valued and I don't feel loved unless I'm smart, pretty, sexy, beautiful, perfect? It doesn't matter. Especially the popular thing. The whole concept of being popular is so strange. It's like, oh, if everybody likes this one person, that makes them more important and more worthy of love than these other people. Those hierarchies in high school are all fake. Once you graduate high school, everyone becomes like on the same playing field, and everyone's like at the same level, and all the hierarchies just disintegrate because they're not real. They don't exist in the real world. Even in college, there isn't such a thing as popularity. There might be like more well-known people on campus based on what clubs they're in or whatever, or if they're in like student government. But everybody, even the nerds, even the really uncool people, everybody has friends. Everybody has a group. You feel more accepted in college. For some reason, high schoolers have not figured it out yet. Now, when I was in high school, I did care what people thought about me, but I was lucky enough not to get sucked into the whole popularity thing. I did not care whether I was popular, and thank God we didn't have social media. I mean, we had MySpace, but I mean, that didn't really count. Anyway, I don't know. I just wanted to share this message with you guys because the people who make you feel less than, the people who make you feel like, oh, because you don't look like a certain way or because you don't have the popularity that I do, they are so insecure, guys. They really don't know themselves, they don't love themselves, and they don't care about themselves. When people are spending all that energy making other people feel worthless, do not give them the time of day. Do not give in to that. It's only a reflection of how they feel about themselves. Don't waste your time worrying what other people think about you. Spend your time doing stuff that you love to do, even if it's stupid, even if you just want to like build cutout paper houses and make castles or whatever even if it sounds juvenile, do it. You are a kid, you're allowed to act juvenile. And so embrace that part of yourself, spend your time doing what you love, and also worry about finding out who you truly are rather than who others think you are. Because that is an illusion. It's not real, okay? Who you are and what your destiny is, what your blueprint is, that's what's real. That's what's important. And focus on the other things that you know are important in life, you know? I don't have to tell you what's important. Everybody knows what's important. And I do hope that this video didn't come across like preachy or anything like that, but I was just a little moved to share this information, and I hope it was, I don't know, maybe some high school girls haven't been told this, and I know I have a lot of high school girls following me, and I love you guys. I love all of your sweet messages. I like when you tell me how old you are so I can get like an idea of who you are, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. Let me know if you have questions. I think that was pretty clear.